what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And okay, listen, this is all I have to say about this Cardi B thing. I was at work yesterday, and of course, everybody was talking about it. It's so crazy because sometimes I think I don't know why I didn't think this was going to be a big deal. That's why I kind of, like, the things that I feel that are big deals, I usually make separate videos about them. But the things that I kind of feel like I can just kind of like put into like hot topics, I'll put into hot topics. So I put that video into that topic into hot topics because I really didn't think kinda it was that big of a deal. I know it sounds fucked up. I'll tell you why. So yesterday we're at work and I'm talking to these two straight guys. And of course we started talking about the whole Cardi B situation. Now let me just say this before we start off. And I said this in my last video. There's no way that y'all can compare. And this is exactly what I told them too. There's no way that people can compare raping a woman, sexually assaulting teenage girls, putting pills in people's drinks and they don't know about it, to what Cardi B did. You literally violated somebody's soul. And she took your money. One of the dudes was like, I mean, shit, it feel like raping when you say, if you take my goddamn money. I said, well, bend over and let a nigga fuck you in your ass and then tell me how it feel. Is that the same feeling as somebody taking your goddamn money? It's not. So I just wanted to say that that's not the same thing. All I'm going to say is this. I'm not saying that Cardi B is right. She's definitely wrong. I said that in my last video. She's wrong. She's wrong. She should be held accountable for the shit that she did. Questions should be asked. If they want to be asked, people should say, hey, hold up, bitch. And the thing I think that really irritated me the most is you pretty much got on YouTube, you pretty much got on live whenever it happened, going off because somebody said that you're not worthy, basically. And you got so deep in your feelings that, bitch, you told on yourself. Like I said, that's when keeping it real goes wrong. Y'all hoes want to be so real that y'all will get on Graham, get on the live, and start telling all your goddamn business, shit that could put you in jail. Shut your ass up! I feel like a bigger conversation should be had, not to sweep what Cardi B did away, not to hold her accountable for the shit that she did. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The truth of the matter is, like a lot of these women have been saying, and I agree with them, niggas been talking about and doing and saying this shit for years. And all y'all hoes don't say shit. I guarantee you, if these niggas stop rapping about bitches and hoes and drugs and fashion, they won't have shit to rap about. That's why half of these motherfuckers don't want to stop talking about Gucci, don't want to stop wearing Gucci. Because if we stop wearing Gucci and designer, then shit, that's half our lyrics. Cardi B wasn't the only one doing it. I'm not saying that makes it right. But Cardi B wasn't the only one doing it. Just like, look, and I know I may be conflating two problems, but at the end of the day, if y'all can forgive JayZ and all y'all favorite rappers for selling dope to the community, then y'all can forgive the Cardi B for getting a nigga. They say one man came forward and was like, Cardi B did it to him. He was supposedly engaged. I said, how you a fuck nigga? You basically a fuck nigga, cheating on your soon-to-be wife, out here buying pussy. Because the truth of the matter is, who gonna come forward? Because even though I believe that prostitution should be legal, I do. At the end of the day, it's illegal. So what you gonna do? Come forward and say, yeah, I was trying to buy some pussy, and that bitch robbed me? So you gonna be in jail right beside her? Is that what y'all saying? Because I thought prostitution was illegal. So all y'all niggas gonna come forward and talk about Cardi B robbing y'all. Y'all gonna be right in the next jail cell on the other side of the building. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's always a double standard. Like, these niggas can boast and brag about, I had to do what I had to do to take care of my family. But then when Cardi B says I had to do what I had to do to take care of myself, then it's an issue. Well, the truth of the matter is that JayZ's and all them of the world, the ones who sold dope to your community, they did more cause and more harm to your aunts and uncles and cousins and brothers and sisters and grandmas and grandmamas than the Cardi B's and the Amber Roses of the world, the strippers and the stripper whores, basically. And I know that may be like two different issues, but all I'm saying is at the end of the day, Cardi B wasn't doing nothing really different than what these other niggas was doing. They selling drugs. They selling drugs to the community. She drugging niggas and robbing them. I know it's not like the same, but what I'm saying is at the end of the day, when these women come forward, and I have been saying this, you know what? Just like, what's his name? I forgot the white man's name. Just because somebody says that they were raped or sexually assaulted doesn't mean that they should automatically be believed, but they should be taken seriously. Because we've seen that in a few cases, but for the most part, I don't even feel like going down that road, but for the most part, people don't lie about shit like that. I'm sorry. Women don't lie about being raped and sexually assaulted like that. Like, you may have that one case or those two cases, but for the most part, when a woman says, I was grabbed and groped, bitch, she was grabbed and groped. When a woman says, I was raped, she was probably raped. So I don't even feel like going down that path, but I don't know, like, I think that Cardi B should be held accountable, but at the end of the day, like, she was doing what the niggas was doing. Making a way, trying to eat, trying to survive, and if that calls for me to say I'm gonna sell you some pussy and then get you to the room and drug you and take your money, then it is what it is. I'm in here drugging niggas and taking their money. JayZ was on the corner selling drugs to somebody's mama. So are they going to be in jail too because of what they did in the past? And I'm not one of those people. I don't believe, now let me say, I don't believe that just because, oh, well, that happened so long ago. No. It probably happened so long ago. I'm not saying that you should be in jail, but bitch, we damn sure gonna ask some questions. I feel like at this point, Cardi B pretty much said, I think the thing that irritated me the most was the fact that the fucking blogs were not reporting this shit. And then Jason Lee wants to come back and start saying some dumb shit, talking about, bringing up Nicki Minaj. You know he don't like Nicki Minaj. Bringing up Nicki Minaj and some lyrics that she said that didn't even go. That don't even go with what you said. Like, I think in one of her songs she said something about, I think the nigga popped a molly, he's sweating, and then I think she said, my boy's gonna rob him later. Like, did you even read the lyrics? He popped a molly, he on drugs, but because he on drugs, I'm gonna get my niggas to rob him. Cardi B said, I gave him the drugs, and then I robbed him. I don't know. Remember when Rick Ross said something in one of his songs about putting molly in a bitch drink? And I think he lost his Reebok endorsement or something like that. Like, niggas been saying this shit for years. They've been doing this shit. It's wrong. And just like somebody said the other day, because I was reading some of the comments online, like, the truth of the matter is, this is the same shit that women say. When women say shit like, oh, you know, I was raped. And the first thing y'all say is, well, why you go to the room? What you was doing in that room? Basically, from what I see from women, and I'm 100% team woman, is the same way y'all treat us when we tell y'all we've been raped and sexually assaulted, we're going to do y'all niggas the same way. Why you go to the room? You knew you was engaged. You knew you had a bitch at the house. What you thought was going to happen with a stripper bitch? The same questions y'all ask these women when they tell y'all they've been sexually assaulted, they's asking y'all hoes the same motherfucking thing. I'm here for it. I know it sounds fucked up and petty and wrong, but I'm here for it. Start treating people the way you want to be treated. Like I tell black people all the time, y'all be the first one. I know I'm going on a rant now, but y'all be the first ones wanting white people to understand where you coming from. But as soon as you get a chance, you dog out gay people. Ain't that some shit? So now, the niggas want the women to try to understand that this is wrong, but the bitches been trying to tell y'all niggas that this shit been happening to us for decades, centuries, okay? And all y'all want to do is say, well, why you go to the room? That Bill Cosby didn't do that. He ain't do that. All them bitches is lying. All 151 of them bitches who said that is telling a lie. They wanted it. Why they go to the hotel room? Who go to a hotel room if you ain't trying to fuck? What? Bye, y'all.